Rest of the video. Six of Swords as the energy of the day is talking about, getting through tough cycles. We're like on a boat. We're going through our feelings and stuff. We're sorting out our thoughts. We're taking only those that we think are useful for us for our protection and stuff. But sometimes it can leave us kind of being overly defensive, But it's important to understand why we hold on to these ideas and things. And the reason I say ideas is because the swords is the air energy. That's mental stuff. That's like your thoughts. It's okay. So sometimes we feel we need certain things to protect us while we're navigating these choppier waters, and that's okay. Like you might think so and so's an a-hole, and that's why I have to get away from them. It's like, yeah, they may be an a-hole, but also it could be completely objectively that you're just not vibing, and that's okay. That's like, take everything else, all judgment out of it. There's a misalignment, and then you need to separate from that, okay? For your own benefit and for theirs as well, probably. Okay. Death card, transformation and rebirth, how to move forward. I got this in my own personal reading today, so this energy is strong today for all of us. And yeah. I just realized, I thought that last night I had this idea to do this video. I was going to do like a week reading, like a reading for the week. But then today I'm doing it, and then it turned out to be a daily thing. So I might have to do this every day. That's fine. Whatever. We're going to try that. We're going to try it every day for a week. See if we can stick to that. Okay, transformation, rebirth. So that's the situation. You're getting through a difficult time. It's time to transform. It's time to adapt. It's time to let go of those things which are no longer serving you. People, situations, attitudes, beliefs, modes of being. Sometimes, we feel like we need to be a certain way in order to get through a difficult situation. Like for me, I feel a lot of times like I have to be more serious, or I have to be more stern, or terse with other people. And that's not the case. I could totally, now I'm finally at this point where more often than not, I'm likely to just, oh my God, things aren't working out. That must mean that something's changing. So I'm just going to figure out what I can do in the meantime and stay cool and allow myself to transform. It's pretty neat when you put it like that. And then Three of Swords here. So we're getting through the past heartache, the betrayals, the hurt. Or, that sensation. Sometimes we are hurting ourselves with our thoughts. Like I was saying, it's sometimes like we're hurting ourselves with our thoughts. Thinking so-and-so is an a-hole puts us in kind of a victim mentality, where we get defensive, feeling like we have to protect ourselves against other people and their thoughts and their feelings and what they say and what they're doing and stuff, when that's not the case. We just have to take more responsibility for ourselves, more accountability for ourselves, and how we allowed ourselves to be to continue to be feeling a certain way because of the way that we are used to being. And that's not to say that we should start blaming ourselves either, because that's just another way to victimize the self. But to recognize where we have had the power the whole time and have relinquished it to some ideas in our head that so-and-so is going to help us, or so-and-so said this, so I can't do whatever, And then Seven of Cups is like the confusion. It's also, sometimes it's an overabundance, if there's ever such a thing, of opportunities, you know, things that seem ideal and stuff, but it's like, this card is saying, yeah, but which of these will leave me the least fucked? I don't know if you can see the card. Where's the camera? Right there. Oh, yes. There. I'm sorry. I can't see. Maybe you guys could have seen the whole time, but I can't see, so I need to know. So it's like, if we change our mindset, we can allow ourselves to be free of a lot of negativity. Sometimes, though, changing your mindset to a more objective stance and a higher perspective allows you to see, like, you thought you were happy. You thought it was fine, but, like, really you were, like, you were letting yourself be drained, you were letting yourself be mistreated, and you just didn't want to see it. Okay? Okay, so let's get into what the energy of... let's go in... I'm going to go in one at a time, okay? First, we're going to look at the Six of Swords energy and what exactly this is about, okay? Yeah, change. That was underneath. Eight of Swords. Negative mindsets and beliefs holding us back. Seven of Pentacles. Being patient. Working hard. Feeling like disappointment maybe, or a little bit like, not quite impatience, but waiting for our haul, our harvest. When's it coming? Isn't it coming? We're too much in this mode of expectation, you know, and it's keeping us stuck. Now, this is the card I got for myself today. Nine of Wands, feeling kind of stuck, but oh, it's because we're looking at the past too much. We're kind of getting skeptical and putting too much expectation or too much on, like, attachment to what we need to happen already, you know, or in our minds we needed it to happen yesterday, but like, it's okay, the changes are coming, they're happening, you know, you're gonna have what you deserve, what you've been waiting for, but like, you just need to back off and chill, okay? Change your mindset. Get more positive. Underneath the 10 is, oh my goodness, it's a lot of good things. It's the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. So we're experiencing, like, I feel like the part of the solution is going to be to open up your heart and enjoy your connections with others, like your positive relationships, like connect with yourself, you know, connect with yourself first, and then go, and then if you feel in your heart like it's what you want to do, then go and kick it with your best friend or somebody who you know always has your best interests at heart, like for reals. Not the people who say that they do and then they make you feel like shit, you know, but the ones that do, and they are like comforting to be around. And they make you feel happy. Or doing those things that make you feel happy, okay? So that's some good advice. Underneath the Six of Swords energy, Eight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Six of Wands. Like, I feel like success is being emphasized here. Like, it's gonna happen. Just chill. Underneath the Death card, what do we got? That's a FedEx truck bringing somebody their goodies. It's coming. I feel like two more. Uno más. We're gonna hide it from everybody. Judgment card. Yes. Underneath. The transformation. Because you're waking up to more of yourself. You know, you've been understanding that there's some work that you're meant to be doing. And it's time to start doing it. That's why you gotta change. That's why we're doing all of this fucking work. 10 of Wands. You have been working hard. Page of Swords. You're learning new things. You're learning about a whole new paradigm of existence, of thinking of things, a new philosophy, learning some new skills. And there's somebody that's willing to guide you, I feel like, too. This represents like somebody that has a lot of knowledge, I think. Well, the page energy usually is somebody that's willing to learn and stuff, but if there's somebody who's willing to learn, then there's somebody there that's also ready to share knowledge, I feel like. And also this one can talk about being vigilant and talk about people watching. And that may be true for you. Maybe you have to watch what you say around certain people. I know for me it's been important to to watch my words more closely, because I have a habit of being kind of fiery, particularly in traffic. I'll be like, F that guy. What a douchebag, you know? And then I remember, oh yeah, my guides have been telling me to keep the word sacred, meaning don't be talking shit. You know? So sometimes we have to watch what we say, and it's not to be like, because we have to worry about what somebody else is going to think, but it's because we want to keep our energy field clear. We won't want to, if thoughts are things, words are even more of a thing. You know, words carry the vibration of our thoughts, and, you know, like you'd think that one would precede the other, but really they feed each other. So if you can keep one clear, the other will clarify as you're utilizing them. Because if you want to keep your word sacred, you have to really think carefully about what you're saying. And so then you have to start purifying your thoughts too. That way you don't just say everything that comes out of your mouth and have to worry about it, you know? You can say, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. And it's okay too. Thoughts are, you know, thoughts are things, but they're also just thoughts. You don't have to attach to them. You don't have to let them get stuck to you. You don't have to let them keep circulating in your head. Okay, that's enough for that. Queen of Cups. So yes, I feel like, yes, you are learning from somebody around you who, or maybe from an aspect of yourself, you know, who is wise and in touch with their emotions and is very patient. I feel like somebody is very patient with you, and maybe this is an aspect of yourself. Maybe you're learning to have that patience for yourself. You know, I also I heard ancestor too, so it could be somebody's relatives on the other side. Like if you have somebody in your life who was very kind and nurturing and they passed on, or maybe they weren't in your life but they're around you on the other side, you know, on the other side of the veil. They're watching, it says, you know. So your guides and your angels and stuff, they're always watching. They're watching you. They're watching you working so hard and stressing so much, but you don't even need to be working this hard and stressing this much. You know, keep it light. Keep your keep a higher perspective. You know, and if you tune into your heart and to your intuition, that's also what the Judgment card means. It means listening to your intuition. Because I'm sure right now that you can probably start to hear it more. Like, it's going to guide you in becoming a more loving and empathetic kind of person, compassionate, you know, but not somebody who's like getting all walked on, because this is the queen here. Like, she's not somebody that you're gonna be able to mess around with, you know. She's powerful, and she knows who she is. She knows her worth. She knows her value, and she understands herself. She understands other people and where they're coming from, but she doesn't have to let anybody like mess with her. You know, she's kind of like her own ruler. It's like, okay, well, I don't have to let you get to me. Okay, so there we go with the page, the death energy. It was 10 of Wands, Page of Swords, and Queen of Cups. And I like to, I was just noticing, this says busting out another 1,000, you know, building a boat and stuff. And then in the Six of Swords, they're in a little boat, you know. So it's like, yeah, sure, you're already on the boat. You don't have to build another one. You're fine. Or if, you know, if you want to take the lessons you've learned to help others, that's kind of like building a boat, right? But it doesn't have to, and if it's hard work, it doesn't have to be like a burden. Okay. 3 of Swords. Two more. 4. Okay. The Hermit card. Going within. This is the shadow underneath the 3 of Swords. And it's also a card because it's related to like the 6th house. Being, you know, a Virgo card. So it's related to like healing. Also, the Hermit is very wise. You know, he's studied a lot independently about healing, about spirituality, about medicine, plants, medicinal plants. He's, you know, in harmony with nature. And he's standing on top of the mountain, like I was saying, that higher perspective. And here's another card about perspective, kind of. The 2 of Wands. Do you know what you want? I think that going through this time, allowing yourself to take it more easy in your thoughts and in your actions a little bit, like following your heart, is going to help you figure out what you want. Maybe you have a little bit of fear or confusion and pain because you don't know what you want, or maybe because a deeper part of you does know what you want, but you're there's something convincing you that you can't have it. King of Cups. Ooh, this is great. Ooh, this is nice. Wands. So this is underneath the Three of Swords. And there's even more awesome goodness here. Like, you don't even know. You guys, there's just a lot of good positive energy underneath this Three of Swords. It looks like it's usually like one of the worst cards that people will see in a reading, you know, like, but it's not so bad. Okay, this one's really great. Two of Wands is about like getting your, focusing on what you want. One of my favorite readers says you're putting in your orders to the universe and they're going to help you make it happen, you know. You're still in charge of carrying out a lot of the action, you know, but you're choosing what those actions, you get to choose what those actions are going to be, you know, and it's just one thing at a time. You can have the world. And with that in mind, where are you going first? What will you do first? King of Cups. So this is like mastery of the emotions, being able to balance, staying steady and stable, you know, when things are a little rough. You're really coming into a time of mastery through this transformation, through all this hard work, through all of this releasing and healing. And then the Ace of Wands is passionate, new beginnings, inspiration, ideas. You're getting so much awesome light through this time. And I see too with the King and Queen of Cups that there's a possible union here. I wasn't really planning on doing like a romantic read or anything like that, but we saw the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups earlier in the reading, so there might be a new love situation coming in, or perhaps a reunion. There's Four of Wands also underneath the deck. King of Pentacles. Page of Wands, Two of Cups again, and Strength card. So I feel like being in this mode of happiness, connecting with the things that bring you peace and joy, having a good time, you know, even if you do have to kind of drudge along a little bit, you know, you make it fun for yourself, okay? Show that you're like, show yourself that you can that you can power through it in a way that like doesn't overwhelm you, that you can take good care of yourself, you know, taming the beasts, having strength, confidence, you know, joy. Two of Cups, man. Page of Wands. This is so awesome. Page of Wands. This page energy is talking all about the new beginnings here too. Starting over or starting anew. It's really, really great. I'm excited for you guys who resonate with this reading. It could be some awesome, awesome adventures coming your way. Let's get into the Seven of Cups. What the fuck? Right? We didn't even look at the Seven of Cups yet. So, what's the energy underneath? What is the energy underneath the Seven of Cups today? Why is this underlining everything? Aha, did you see that Ace of Cups? Last one. Aha. Time to make some decisions. Time to cut the crap. Time to cut some cords. Time to listen to your intuition. You've been given a mission. The plan's coming to fruition. Oh God, that was there too. Wait, did I pull that from the top or the bottom? I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, so yeah, choices. Love. I see it, man. Okay. You gotta go towards, and I'm hearing like another tarot reader in my head. You gotta go towards your bliss. Okay. Go towards the things that make you feel happy and free. It doesn't have to be one or the other. Some, like I said, a change of mindset can alter your experience of the day to day, you know? And King of Wands. Somebody's going to notice that too, I feel like. That, like, I feel like could be your energy too, but like, I feel like this is another person here who's seeing the hard work that you're doing. Maybe you've been putting in extra hours at work and you've been feeling like, this is not going anywhere. This isn't working for me. Like, nobody's saying anything about what I'm doing. And you're not necessarily doing it for that. You want to do a good job. But like, when we're not getting, uh, when we're not being shown appreciation, like, it makes it really hard to keep up the same amount of effort and stuff. That's why it's like, show yourself that appreciation in everything that you do. You don't just do a good job so you can kiss somebody's ass and get a raise and stuff, like money isn't real, like, you do it because it shows about you. It's like, how, you know what I mean? Like, it's your energy going into it, and you want to make sure it's correct. You want to make sure it reflects what that energy is. So treat yourself. Retreat yourself. Do it like nobody else is watching and stuff, but they are. Somebody is noticing. And also, like, if you have this freer energy, anything that you do is going to put you kind of at the top of your game. And even if, like, so this is the weirdest thing. So even if you're not being noticed in the whatever organization that you're at, or whatever group that you're with, you're going to be moved. You'll be moved to situations that do reflect who you are. Like, sometimes even if you don't think that you want that, you know? So just let go of any past pains. Let yourself take it easy. Doesn't necessarily mean slacking off, but it means like you don't have to hold on so tightly to whatever the fuck you're doing. Just let yourself flow, and you're gonna have a really good time. You might even meet somebody special. You might even rekindle something. You might have like just an awesome creative project that you've been thinking about, or maybe that you would have never thought about before, that just hits you and you're so excited, and you're gonna and then you just go for it. Just go for it, a little bit at a time. Okay, I'm excited because 2 of Cups showed up again. Okay, 4 of Cups. Appreciate every moment. Okay, you're gonna have so many cups. And the 6 of Wands. I just split the deck. I just split it, and I just split it completely. And the 6 of Wands is right there. Like, just chill, hang loose, hang loose. You don't have to be sloppy, but you just like, okay. Anything else? When the leaves start to fall, You don't have to rake it all. They'll go back into the earth. And bring in spring new life, rebirth. Balance. Just stay balanced. Goodbye.